What's going on, guys? So I am finally back with another Wi-Fi battle. I know it's been forever, but I finally got my good camera working, and I wanted to test it out. I've been doing some live streaming. I've been doing almost every day for the past couple of days, and it's been really fun. So make sure to go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. And this was a good battle that was on my stream, and as you see, there's a lot of OU stuff versus a bunch of NU stuff. So on his side, this was against Corndog, I believe. And on his side, it was Tyranitar, Gudra, Breloom, Klefki, Darmanitan, and his Licky Licky. And on my side, I had Hariyama, Unpheasant, Mr. Mime, Spiritomb, Auroras, and Lapras. So this turned out to be a really good battle. I obviously was at the huge disadvantage, so I definitely had to really play smart and make some big plays here, and as you'll see, it was a good battle. So let's hop right into it. I'm really happy I can actually narrate it while it's recording now, because before I couldn't do that. Alright, so I lead off with my Dumpling, which is my Hariyama. I mean, look, he's got, kind of looks like a dumpling, and leads off with this Licky Licky, and this was the only Pokemon that wasn't really OU or UU on her team, on his team, but he predicts some kind of fighting move or something, just goes right into these Satan keys, and that's pretty good prediction. I mean, I don't really mind because it's just going to let me activate the Toxic Orb, and I can also see what item this thing's carrying, which is the Lefties. And so the only thing Klefki can really do to me is play rough me, and Klefki doesn't have good attack stat, so not super effective. It only does about half, and I'm able to get a knockoff onto Klefki. I could have gone for a close combat there, but I wasn't so sure that it would have knocked it out, and so I just wanted to get away its only source of recovery and then do something else. So now I'm going to call him back, and now I go into my Lapras, who is my best option to tank this thing out, because my Spiritomb is my physical wall, but it's part dark, so it would take super effective damage from this. So Temporal, my special wall, just eats that up. I really love this Lapras. I actually have 3 Laprases. And now the Klefki goes for an Iron Defense, which I've never seen before. And that's really interesting, actually. And here, I just go for a Surf. I want this thing dead. And I was really glad that it didn't try and set up spikes or anything on me, so it's got a really weird moveset, and look at that, and that Surf did a lot of damage. As he now goes for a Foul Plan, that's not going to do much because there's no attack investment in this Lapras at all. So now I'm going to take it out with another Surf, and these Satan Keys are gone, which I am very happy about because I hate dealing with Lefties, I really do. So Temporal is just going to be munching on her Lefties, doing her job, tanking hits, and now into this Breloom, and I'm really fearing a Bullet Seed or some. Breloom really destroys a Lapras. There's both its stab moves are super effective, so I wanted to get the hell out of there, so I just go straight into Overly Spooky, as he went for the Spore, and I'm fine with that, because my Pokemon can just take hits pretty nicely here, as he shows that he is a Toxic Orb variant, which I've not seen a Toxic Orb Breloom in a very long time. So here he goes for the Seed Bomb, and that doesn't do a ton of damage. I mean, it's a Breloom onto a Spiritomb, so with a Stab Seed Bomb, so it doesn't do a lot, and so I can take a couple more after the Lefties, but I don't want damage to start racking up because my Spiritomb's been a little unlucky. So here I go into my Unpheasant, but he predicts that and goes for the Rock Tomb. This was a great play on his part, as that's going to do a lot of damage to me, but more importantly, it's going to knock my speed down to a point where I can't outspeed. Here, I probably should have just gone for some chip damage with Quick Attack, but I wanted to see maybe I could outspeed, or maybe the Rock Tomb would miss, but no, he knocks me out, so that was kind of a waste of my Unpheasant. So here, I just go into my Mr. Mime, and I should realize I probably could have gone into it sooner, as a, well, if I did, he'd take some damage. But anyways, a Psychic just going to destroy that thing, and now he goes back into Licky Licky, and I can't touch a Licky Licky because these things are naturally really specially bulky, even if they don't have any investment there. So now I'm just going back into my Overly Spooky because anything, not much can touch this thing from it. So he goes for a knockoff here, and that, I mean, that sucks, but I don't have any leftovers now, and he shows he has a Life Orb, so now my Spiritomb can't recover, which isn't great, but he can still take out hits really nicely, and so he goes for the Sword Dance here, and it's like, oh shit, this could be dangerous, but I do get the Wake Up and Will-O-Wisp him, And I was really happy this Will-O-Wisp landed, because about earlier I had 4 consecutive Will-O-Wisp misses on my Spiritomb, followed up by 2 rounds of flinches, and that led to my loss. So that was kind of really annoying. But anyways, he goes for the power up here, and after the burn it doesn't do too much, and I get the crit on the Dark Pulse, which was really good for me. As now he's going to go for a power up. I knew I was going to live this hit, but I didn't expect to live it with 1 HP. So now I'm going to be able to take out this Licky with the Dark Pulse, and if not kill it, then the burn will take it down. So anyways, down goes this Licky, thank God. And now he goes into his Gudra, and there's no point for me staying out here unless I just wanted to fodder him off later. But he goes for the Sludge Bomb, and so now my Spiritomb is down, which, you know what, he did his work. He shut down that Licky, which could have done some damage. So now I go into my Auroras here, and he goes for the Muddy Water, and thankfully it misses, and I go for the Rock Polish here, and the set has no speed investment, so 1 Rock Polish still doesn't let it outspeed everything. So, and there was a Darmanitan with a scarf that could be scarfed in the back that I was really scared of, so I decided that I had to put up a second layer of the Rock Polish. So now I'm at +4 speed, and I go for the Nature Power, and that just misses the kill, which, like, I'm surprised that hit so hard, though, which was really nice. Now he goes for another Muddy Water, it lands, and I do get the accuracy drop, which isn't good for me. And now he's going to call back his Gudra and fodder it off later, and go with this T-Tar, and this thing was really threatening to my team, because a Tyranitar is just super duper bulky, and it just hits really hard, and it just does a number on my team. So I'm just going to go for a Tri-Attack, and that's going to do really good damage, being it's a Tyranitar in the sand. So now he's going to show he is the Mega, and here I really need to get that damage off with the Tri-Attack if I can hope to kill this thing. So I go for the Nature Power, and it misses. Yeah, I jumped the gun there, but it missed. So now he goes for the Thrash, which, why would you have Thrash on a Tyranitar? I mean, yeah, it's a really powerful move, but you've got so many better options for T-Tar. But anyways, I'm going into my Dumpling here, and I had to just put my faith that a Fake Out and Bullet Punch combo would maybe take this thing out, and so I really had my fingers crossed, and even if it didn't happen, then I had other things to take it out. So here I go for the Bullet Punch, and I was praying to the RNG gods, and that doesn't do nearly enough. So he's going to take me out with a Thrash, and I know I couldn't have gone for a close combat there because Tyranitar will most likely outspeed me and easily take me out. So now I go back into my Lapras here, and that seems like my best Pokemon to deal with Thrash, because it's just a neutral hit, and Lapras is very bulky all around, so that just does nothing. And now I'm going to be able to take it out with a Surf, which was really good for me because this Tyranitar was a gigantic-ass threat to my team, and it was just, a big threat. So now Sandstorm's gone, and I'm able to get my lefties freely now, and he goes into his Darmanitan here, and I was really fearing the Choice Scarf set. So here I just went straight for the Protect. I needed to see what this thing was going to do, and he goes straight with the Hammer Arms, so I know I've got my Mr. Mime in the back who, even though it has shitty defenses, is a 4 times resistant against that Hammer Arm. So I know he's probably going to go for it again because, I mean, he could have gone for a Flare Blitz and that would have killed me and everything else, but he goes for the Hammer Arm, so I'm really glad that he did that. And now after that, he's going to get the crit there, and that still didn't do much. And he does get the speed drop, so Darmanitan and Mr. Mime do have a speed tie, so even if he was Scarfed, we would now be at a speed tie because that speed drop would deplete the Scarf. So now I know I just had to go for a Nasty Plot here and test my luck. As he goes for a U-turn, and it shows he's not a Scarf set, so now I know that unless he's Adamant, it will be a speed tie if he's carrying max special. He's bringing max speed and Jolly Nature. So here I'm at +2, and that's great for me because now I'll be able to knock out the rest of his team. So I go for the Psychic here, and that's easily going to kill it. I didn't want to go for an Icy Wind because that has a chance to miss. Like, I could have gone for anything there and it would have knocked it out. But down goes this Gudra, which it didn't really serve a huge purpose in this match. And now, here's the play of the game. Can my Mr. Mime outspeed? And yes, it does, and I'm able to get the +2 hidden powered round off, and that is going to be the game with that technician boost. So that was a really good game, and it just shows you how good NU Pokemon can be compared to their NU counterparts. And this was a really tough match, and I'll probably be doing a lot more of this kind of streaming stuff, and it's really fun to do. So if you guys are interested, make sure to check it out. I have random times that I stream. I don't have a clear plan, but anyways, thank you guys for watching this. I know it's been fucking forever since I posted a battle, but now that I got my camera and it's a lot easier to record like this, expect to see more of them. So thanks for watching. Mark you out.